Shout out to my boy Foggy Lens, aka Foggy Lungs, for directing videos. Make sure y'all check him out. Foggy Lens, aka Foggy Lungs. My kind of guy. D-Block, yeah. Ghost told you so.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Okay, so we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about, just so we can be clear. There's been some movement or conversation going on revolving around the situation in Atlanta with Young Thug. I'm going to show you a clip from that. Also, there has, obviously, if you've read the title, well, I got the title right this morning, so I got the titles all screwed up. So, apparently, just so we can be clear, there is an actual arrest for the actual murder of Takeoff. So, there's been an actual arrest in that aspect. I'm about to let y'all hear a clip from that right now, and then we're going to come back, and then I'm going to see what you guys got to say about this, because I just want to be clear right before you hear this clip, right? A couple of things I want to say real quick, just so we can be clear. When we was having the conversation yesterday, and we heard what his lawyer said, one day after his lawyer spoke to the news, now they're talking about this an arrest. You literally heard it from Jack first. Jack Frost, over here, was literally the first one to tell you, yo, the lawyer just said they're snitch. So we don't know if they already knew who this guy was looking for this guy. Once again, shout out to Seti Nash. Seti Nash said he's hearing that inside of the bowling alley there's no cameras. That I can understand. What I'm saying is, shouldn't there be cameras in the mall area outside of the bowling alley? Pardon me. Or is that whole entire area considered the bowling alley? Thus, therefore, there's no cameras. I wouldn't know. But Seti Nash said that there's no cameras inside the area where they were gambling at. I would assume they wouldn't gamble where there's cameras. I'm just saying. But real quick, I'm gonna let you see this clip, and I wanna know what you guys think about this, because they're talking about how they actually arrested or caught the individual involved with the Takeoff situation. Is the murder.
Thank you, Chief. And look, let me thank your entire team and all of your law enforcement partners that have been working on this case. Let me thank the prosecutors from the DA's office. I really appreciate their presence and their work, and I've certainly realized that the work even continues in this case. I do want to point out the fact that over the last month, I've had several conversations with the mayor of Atlanta, Mayor Andre Dickens, kind of keeping him advised of this investigation and what was taking place.
My apologies. I just want to stop this right there to say something. Do you remember the other day when I was talking to y'all, and I was talking to y'all about the this situation right here, and I was talking about it maybe quite possibly having some kind of or not even going to say it has something to do with, but around the time that this happened, all of a sudden there was a break in another case. In the case that it was a break-in, was a break in Memphis. We had that conversation. Just so we could be clear, right here, he's basically telling us that something happened in his city of Houston. And because this thing happened in his city of Houston, he's now in communications with the law enforcement in Atlanta. What do you think is going on? Just saying. What do you think is going on? You think they're just like, hey, what's up, man? How's the coffees over there? You know we love them coffees and them donuts. How's it out there? It's where you guys is at. You think that's what's happening, or you think they're talking about cases? You thinking they're talking about how they can help one another? Just asking. Anyway, let's finish hearing what he has to say. Because I brought that up and somebody said, I don't know what I'm talking about, and I was getting laughed at. Apparently. All of the laughs. Sheesh.
And talk with him as late as yesterday evening to apprise him of what would be taking place today. Look, it was about a month ago when we stood here as a team to discuss the shooting death of Kirshner Cow.
I want to be clear about something. Did he just say what I think he said? He was discussing with him a week ago about what he's doing today. They're saying that they caught this guy a week ago? Hold on, did y'all hear that, or was that just me? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I did I hear it?
Today. Look, it was about a month ago when we stood here. Over the last month, I've had several conversations with the mayor of Atlanta, Mayor Andre Dickens, kind of keeping him advised of this investigation and what was taking place, and talked with him as late as yesterday evening to apprise him of what would be taking place today.
Okay, so he told him yesterday.
Look, it was about a month ago when we stood here as a team to discuss the shooting death of Kirshner Cow Ball, public.
Just so you can understand what I was doing there was, I was actually fact-checking my own theory. Because my point is, remember, I just said this a little bit earlier in the video, just so y'all can see that I also criticize my own theories inside of our conversations while we're talking, for all the people that think that everybody has to agree with me. If you really are paying attention most of the time, you'll see that even the things in which I talk about, I try to find the holes in them. And I thought right there what he said was that he spoke with the mayor previously over a period of time and told him what he was going to be doing today. What he did say is he's been speaking with the mayor over a period of time since this has happened. And yesterday, he told him about what he was going to be doing today. Now, what else happened yesterday?
Ms. Takeoff, we all knew Ms. Takeoff, a talented entertainer and part of the Atlanta-based group, the Migos. I do also want to acknowledge Councilmember Edward Pollard, who was with us this afternoon. But more than an entertainer, he was a son, a brother, cousin, and a friend, and a mentor to those in the music industry. At that time, we also asked witnesses to help police identify Takeoff's killer and prevent more violence from happening in retaliation. I am glad that a suspect has been arrested and charged with Takeoff's death. It certainly, I think, will bring some comfort to the family, though it does not bring Takeoff back. This is a significant step towards seeking justice, and I hope it also brings additional comfort to all of those who love Takeoff. Over the past few weeks, Chief Fenn and I were asked often about the status of the investigation. The chief kept me informed about the information that had been received, the evidence that had been collected, including the video that was being reviewed. I want to express my regrets and disappointment that this was a case of another young man taking the life of another young man for no reason. The gun violence everywhere, not just in the city of Houston, has to stop. People are dying for little or no reason, and people are reaching for a deadly firearm to settle sometimes minor disagreements. But pulling a firearm can have deadly consequences that you cannot undo. And so I'm glad that arrest has taken place, that we do have someone in custody. It is unfortunate. It really is unfortunate because it does not bring Takeoff back. But to Chief Henner, to you, to your command staff, to the investigators, to the DA's office, to all of their partners who helped, to those who provided tips, information. Let me thank you, and then look forward to this investigation and prosecution continuing on this matter. Thank you, Chief.
Okay, so somebody is currently in my computer and they are not allowing for me to. Oh, good thing I got a touchscreen, right? Okay, so somebody is literally actively in my computer. That's crazy. We back? I don't know if we're back. I did a thing right now that hopefully kicked them out. I don't have the slightest idea if it did or not. That would explain why I don't have anybody. Robert Ramirez said, "Did my dog die?" What the heck are you talking about? You guys? Anyway, I want to get back to the content. There was somebody was just in my computer. I wasn't able to move my cursor. I wasn't able to do anything. So that's why you saw me for the last couple of minutes. It looked like it was happening. At the end of that conversation, it was like looked like there was an issue there. Like I told you, I need a new computer, and now as we see, there's even a new issue. But it is what it is. I'm going to continue with the show. It's like I'm literally fighting against everything and I'm still here. You can't believe that God is with me. If that's not proof God is with me, I'm not gonna tell you. We're not gonna worry. Also, shout out to, this is a perfect time to say this. Has some stuff set up, but let's do this right now. Shout out with December, is it December 3rd? I think it's December 3rd, right? December 3rd. I got to move on this up. Damn, somebody probably been sending people emails and everything from my computer. That's probably why people are pissed off at me. I don't even know why. Anyway, December 3rd, we're going to be in Syracuse. All of the things. I'm a little slow right now because the fucking thing messed up on me. I apologize, y'all. December 3rd, we're going to be in Syracuse at Sharky's Event Center, where all of the things is about to happen. Headliner Jadakiss is going to be there with Class Murder, Rich Bebe, Jacob Frugal. And yo, I really hope that this guy named is Denny. In any regard, it looks like he does dancehall, doesn't it? I'm just saying, it just looks to me like he's like throwing a whole bunch of blockers in there. It's like he's doing dancehall over there. I have no idea about that. Shout out to Stupid Bills, also sponsored by Goodfellas. Definitely appreciate y'all. DJ Big Boy, DJ Smooth, and DJ Reg. Make sure you get your tickets. Show up. All of the things. Yeah, we're gonna be there December 3rd. Also, shout out to these guys because apparently, I actually was asked, would I like to be a little bit bigger part of the festivities? So they actually asked me would I like to be a little bit bigger part of the festivities. So that's kind of dope. So Yeah, we got some stuff that we're doing, Jack Force. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What up? I am. How you doing? Yes, that is tomorrow. Money Stack. It is tomorrow. It's tomorrow night. Yes, Money Stack. It's tomorrow night. Just can't get a brother down, man. God is just good all the time. Shout out to the Most High, just because God is good all the time. All the time. God is always good. Let's get you back to the show. So basically, just so we can be clear, what they're saying is going on.
Thank you, Chief. And look, let me to apprise some of what would be taking place.
The music, let me play though. Basically, what it's saying is going on, and this is kind of dope. Just so we could be clear. I don't know. I get this, and I think this is a conversation that we really got to have. If somebody did inform people about who this dude was, because just so we can be clear, right after the situation happened, he went to go get himself a passport. This dude went to go get himself a passport right after this happened, just so we can be clear. Like he said, "Oh, I gotta go," and he tried to get out of the whole country already, just so we can be clear for everybody that don't know. So when they caught him with a lot of bread, they caught him with a gun, and they caught him with a passport. That's how they caught him. He was trying to bounce. So listen and pay attention. Were they already looking for him? Were they already looking for him? Because I want to be clear about something. People was dogging Mob. Yep, sounds like it. Shout out to Hassan Shipman. I saw you earlier, my brother. He says, BB and Jack Force, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, my brother. Yo, so people were dogging, just so we can be clear, people were dogging Mob Ties. We was even like, yo, look, it's crazy if this is what's going on. It's looking weird over there. People were dogging Mob Ties. Is this dude with Mob Ties? Nobody said that so far. So who's this dude with? He was just somebody that was just there? Now, just so we could be clear, what if it comes out that he's the reason why Little Kim was pulling? What happens if we find that out? I'm just asking. What happened if we find out that dude really was doing what he was supposed to be doing, but he just got there too late because the other dude was a douchebag? Like, we don't know. That's all I'm saying. Once again, we're hearing that there is no cameras inside of the venue. Just so we could be clear. We're hearing that there's no cameras inside of where they were gambling at, where I wouldn't expect you to gamble in front of the cameras. That don't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? So I wouldn't expect that. I don't find that as anything that's fishy. Just so we could be clear. You want to have you have certain clientele that don't want to feel like they're being monitored. They want to be able to have a good time and not be, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, this is just the way it works. This is called having a establishment, especially a lounge or something like that. So that there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, it was inside of a mall, and didn't this happen outside of the bowling alley? That's what I'm asking. No shit. Maybe. Yeah, that will be interesting. That's what I'm asking. I'm saying there should be video camera outside, right? In any regard. In any regard. I will say this: we didn't already hear. They said that they saw. They have a witness, I believe. They have a witness. The fact that this witness is now being found out about, I'm cool with that too. This probably was a person that didn't or couldn't go directly to social media to tell people what they saw, and after, you know, over this period of time, figured out a way to get this information out so this other dude don't go to jail for something that he didn't do. That shit is wild. Hold on, let's pull up something. What was the dude's name again? Wait, I don't know the guy's name, right? So I don't know the guy's name. Right. 4 hours, 8 hours. Ooh, we want to go to Fox or CNN. Let's go to Houston. I don't know what he was. He was a sucker though. A month to the day that Migos rapper Takeoff lay dying after shots were fired from dozens of people around him. Police appear to have solved the puzzle that they say became tough to put together once all those witnesses escaped without giving investigators a statement. Once again, a part of the issue or problem might be that you cannot talk to the police. Like, why would you expect anyone to come forward and be like, yo, I saw the person that did that to Takeoff? You know, why? We wouldn't expect somebody to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Just off of the simple fact that I would expect somebody to do that because of how, you know, people are stigmatized that snitch in our culture. Because of how people are stigmatized in our culture. So you wouldn't expect for somebody to, and also staying around to talk to the police. I'm not going to lie to you. That's not something I do. There's only one time I stay around to talk to the police. I promise you there's only one time. Well, two. I mean, if I commit a crime and I know they know I did it and I don't want them to come chasing me and I'm just like, I'm going to stay here and do the thing, then it is what it is. But that's a whole story and I'm not going there. I'm not going there with that. But another time is I'm somewhere like a Karen or somebody that's like, yo, I'm going to call the cops on you. Random reason. I'm not going nowhere. Nowhere. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to leave and they're not going to understand you a wacko. And then they might actually come looking for me. And then I left the scene of a crime or some stupid shit. So yeah. So whenever wackos be like, yo, I'm calling the cops on you. You parked in a bad spot. Or something, I don't know what the hell they might be talking about. I'm not going nowhere. Call the police. What up, young Earl? Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Call the police. Because I'm going to leave, and then this has literally happened to me before. I don't know what to tell you. It's literally happened. Somebody made a complaint. They said they calling the police. I got up, got my ass up out of there, and then I'm just walking down the block, whoop, whoop, and then the next thing I know, and I am the guy they looking for. That was, you're not doing that again. I ain't going nowhere. Houston police revealed on Friday that Patrick Xavier Clark, 33, has been charged with murder in the November 1 killing of Kershnick Akari Bell, who was otherwise known as 1/3 of the Atlanta hip-hop group. I'm going to say this much also. All right, so I'm going to say this much, and this is just a big shout out to all the artists in Atlanta, whether they've been a part of criminality or not. One of the things that they do a lot down there is, it seems, is that they definitely are real big in giving back to the community. One of the things that I have to say, and without a shadow of a doubt, is in the 80s when I grew up, right? There were a lot of people who benefited off of the community. And there's times of the years that they pull back up and they distribute it back to the community. Now, love is love. Clark was taken into custody Thursday, even on the city's east side, without incident. Clark is the second person charged in connection with the shooting that took place at the 810 Billard and Bowling Alley at 1210 Sin, downtown Houston. Just hours before Clark, 22-year-old Cameron Joshua was taken into custody and charged with just hours before Clark's arrest. Now, what was I saying? Just hours before Clark's arrest, 22-year-old Cameron Joshua was taken into custody and charged with 2 counts of felony in possession of a weapon. Now, I'm going to say one thing, and the first thing I'm going to say is I want to clap it up, and I hope that Mob Ty's name continues to be exonerated. That's the first thing I'm going to say. I'm going to clap it up and hope that Mob Ty's name continues to be exonerated. I'm going to tell you why. If you look at previous videos on this channel, we've always spoken very highly of Beatz. We've spoken very of them. To know that he's speaking highly of them, I'm not wrong, and I've been right, and I had good reason to speak highly of them, I enjoy. And I think that's dope. So to be able to go back, to be able to speak highly about them. I'm just having internet problems. I haven't been doing the Tonight Show at night, so you know, it is what it is. One of 30 people fled shooting the scene. So I want to talk about the other situation too that's happening in Atlanta also, just so we can be clear. I'm about to give it a talk about that. But I just want to be clear about something. If that dude told if that dude told on dude, I don't care. I don't care who told on homeboy. I want to be clear about something. I don't care who told on homeboy. I'm not out here trying to get money in the street. I'm not on nobody's corner. I'm not hustling nothing out here in the block. I'm not part of none of that. I'm a whole civilian. I'm telling you right now, I'm more than happy for whoever was the individual that did whatever telling they did to be able to get the person that did this. Even if we find out who it is, and even if we find out it's somebody that wasn't supposed to talk, I think we got to start giving people passes on this shit. Because there got to be a point where we have to say, we have to put action behind this black stop killing blacks. We're not putting enough action behind it. We put in all of the words behind it. We put in all of the fake ass energy behind it. But we're not putting none of the action behind it. We're not saying, yo, look, this person we know in the hood, let's just say, just so we can be clear, right? It's one thing to have a beef on your block with some dude from your block. It's another thing to take out somebody who's feeding a fucking community. This dude is feeding a community. He's feeding a ton of people. The fact that he's making money means other people are making money that without him might not have a job. I think people don't understand sometimes the effect or the ramifications of their actions. I think often people just think hate is hate. Because right now, hate is popular. It's popular to be a hater. It's popular to say, instead of me getting better at something, I'm going to criticize somebody else. It's popular to say, instead of me putting in hard work in order to create a criteria or create a portfolio of achievements, what I'm going to do is try to tear down somebody else's achievements. That's the popular thing to do. The weak man's thing. That's the popular thing to do. The weak man's thing. You know what weak men do? Weak men, when they going through struggles, they try to team up with others. You know what strong people do? When they going through struggles, they try to get stronger inside of themselves. They don't usually try to go get others to help them. Not usually, right? Just saying. All you got to do is just stay solid, man. Other solid people gonna see. Promise you. Stay down till you come up. Stay down till you come up. Stay down till you come up. Let's move to this another topic. So, homegirl from Atlanta, Fannie Willis, she had a couple of things to say. I want y'all to hear this.
Indictment mentions lyrics from a couple of videos.
It does.
And we're going through the lyrics. James Johnson, congressman, has proposed legislation to limit the use of rap lyrics in prosecutions. Do you have thoughts about that?
I think that I would welcome an opportunity to sit down with Hank Aaron and discuss that proposed legislation. I don't think that it will be successful. I think if you decide to admit your crimes over a beat, I'm going to use it.
And you've used that before with previous gang member arrests. What are your specific responses to the criticism that you're specifically targeting Atlanta's hip-hop community through these lyrics?
I'm not targeting anyone, but however, you do not get to commit crimes in my county and then decide to brag on it, which you do that for a form of intimidation and to further the gang and not be held responsible. One of the lyrics used in this indictment, just one of the lyrics, is me and my crew striking out, striking in all black. Send me the drop, we'll kick in the house. If we steal a car, we're going to take off the tag. Well, they kicking indoors, committing home invasions, and now I'm using those lyrics that they're admitting to doing that. I'm going to continue to do that. People can continue to be angry about it. I have some legal advice. Don't confess to crimes on rap lyrics if you do not want.
For everybody that don't know, that clip is actually old. So what's going on right now is Fannie Willis they're getting some pushback. Young Thug's attorney, and rightfully so, he's doing the right thing. Young Thug's attorney and Gunner's attorney has already put in paperwork, because what they would like is they would like the lyrics to not, especially certain lyrics, to not be able to be used in court. They want them stricken. Taken out of the ability to be used as evidence. So the lyric right there that she was speaking about specifically was, she said they was putting tags on cars, right? Now, just let's stop for a second. Do you remember the dudes that they arrested from Virginia? The dudes that they arrested from Virginia was a different gang set somewhere about whatever they was doing. And they said, and we don't know if this is true or not, but they said that those guys actually were putting tags on cars, and they was bragging about it on social media. But they was putting tags on cars and then going and robbing people's houses or whatever the case is. So I think what might be going on and what Fannie Willis, what they're trying to attempt to do, the attorneys for Young Thug is they might want to separate themselves from that particular situation so they don't get pulled also into that case. You understand? Like, there's bigger things going on here. You understand? Like, so I wouldn't put it past them to be attempting to create a situation where every case that they try is going to help the next case. You understand? Because, well, Young Thug had also posted. There's just so much I would have to remind you of to understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. So I just hope you could follow, because it's just I'm gonna be here for 20 minutes to remind you why I'm saying what I'm saying. I just hope you know enough to be able to follow. I apologize about that. But the point in which I'm trying to make, so I could stay on this and then keep going further. The point in which I'm trying to make is that they're currently trying to stop them from being able to use Young Thug's lyrics and Gunna's lyrics in court. I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know if that's gonna be a win for them. At the end of the day, I want to know what's gonna happen. Obviously, people like Trump also want to know what happened, because remember, Trump has the same situation where they're trying to use his words against him that he did during the speech. So he's trying to be covered under the same law that these guys are going to try to say that they're covered under, and when they're talking about their freedom of speech rights when they're making this music. So Trump would be somebody who would definitely be looking at this like, yo, man, I hope these guys could beat this thing because I need to beat it too. So that might be what's going on with that, just so we could be clear. So this is really interesting on many different fronts. Also, remember, this isn't just the ability to use the lyrics in court. Trump doesn't make music. Well, my PlayStation is currently broke, so when I get a new PlayStation, I'm gonna have the gaming content. I don't think I need to be saying this all the time. So please stop coming here and badgering me about my PlayStation being broke. Okay, send me a PlayStation. I tell you what, you want gaming content, right? Hold on. Let's stop for a second. I want to entertain this. You want gaming content, right? Now you don't have to. I'm not asking you to, just so we could be clear. But you want gaming content, right? Send me a PlayStation. I'm not asking you to, though. So don't say I'm asking you to. Because I'm not. I'm just saying, if you're going to keep coming in here and harassing me about a PlayStation every 5 minutes, right? You're going to keep harassing me about gaming content, right? Every 5 minutes, I come in here every couple of days and harass me about gaming content, right? Because allegedly I'm not doing it for whatever the reason is, right? Send me a PlayStation, I'll do it. There you go. All right? So boom. Now you don't got to keep harassing. Let's go. I hope you're happy about that. So I want to be clear about something. And I really didn't mean to bite your head off. This is about the third or fourth time I've informed people, and I really didn't mean to bite your head off. I want to apologize about that. Even if you've been saying that to be a douchebag, I want to apologize about that. I really didn't mean to bite your head off. I shouldn't have did that. So basically, they have this the law, the freedom of speech law. But see, there's a part of freedom of speech that says that if you're saying something to incite violence, that's not covered under freedom of speech. And also, if you are confessing to something that's also not, or a threat is also not covered under freedom of speech. I mean, we can look at it real quick. People don't like Jake. How many times have we looked at something that I've said on this Google and I've not known what I'm talking about. Just so we could just so we could be clear. I'm not trying to be a dick. But how many times have we been here and I've not known what I was talking about? How many times? No law respecting establishment, free speech. All right, so what it does it do? Protect what the First Amendment say? 4 limits. What are 4 limits of the freedom of speech? Obscenity, defamation, incitement of violence, and true threats of violence. This is what I'm expecting them to say is going on with the raps. They're saying that the raps are either inciting violence or they're actual threats of violence. But they're also saying besides that some of these things are actual crimes that have been committed, and that's also not protected under freedom of speech. But just so we can look a little bit further back. There is, I don't think that's what happened. I think there's limitations. I think there's limitations. Restricted. New York State Senate passed a bill on Tuesday, May 17th, that will put new measures on the use of song lyrics as evidence in criminal cases. Pitchfork reports Senate Bill S7527 would not be an outright ban on prosecutors from using lyrics on other forms of creative expression at trial, but would require them to prove that the words are literal rather than figurative or fictional before presenting them to a jury. So basically, I'm saying that, they just have to prove the lyric. You know what I'm saying? They can't just use random lyrics that you just said. Like, let's just say you was just saying, I'm a badass, I fornicate with sheep, but they don't have no proof that you but they don't have no proof. So if they don't have no proof, then they can't bring that to court. So they have to have actual proof. They have actual proof in order for it to bring to court. So they can't just bring any old random threat that you gave. They can't just be like, I'm gonna puncture your tires with some pliers, and then they be like, the tires got punctured with pliers, but you would know way around it. You didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, definitely. See, that's what happened. I keep thinking I pulled the screen up and I didn't pull the screen up. And I thought y'all was looking at this shit with me. That wasn't. So basically, this is the freedom of speech shit right here. I thought y'all was looking at this with me. I want to apologize. Put the wrong screen up. I got this thing right here so I can make sure I have the right screen up, but I keep forgetting to look up at it. So I'm going to show y'all what I looked at previously real quick so we can just go over it and then we can get back. Right here where it says incitement of violence. This is where I think that they're going to fall inside of the situation involving these guys, right? I don't even want that on the screen. So this is what I think is going to fall inside of where they're going to be coming at the rappers right here, right? Incitement of violence, true threats. So that is how I believe that also how they coming at Trump, by the way, because they said Trump said a thing and then all of a sudden people just said it's bananas out here, and they just started, tearing the block up. I don't know what to tell you. They just was like tearing the whole block up. It was like, "Yo, Trump, how did you do this? Why would you make them tear the block up? The block does not need to be torn up, Trump. Trump's blocks needs to go. All the blocks." But somebody thought he said blacks. So basically what they're gonna be trying to do is let's see if they have something new on this, by the way. We can check real quick. What did this lawyer do? Files motion, right? Files motion. Motion to stop lyrics in court, right? Click. 2 days ago, 1 day ago. Boom, the source. Let's go with the source. Oh, 11 live. Boom, let's go with the. I don't be meaning. I can't hide excitement. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I get excited over something. Like, I really just can't hide it over years. I'm gonna be like, all of the things is. I think I hit the button wrong. What the heck? Oh, okay. Oh, this guy's somebody's in my computer. Messing up my shit or some shit. I don't know. My cursor's moving by itself. It's doing something. I don't know what to tell you. Are we gonna play this? Let's play this. No thanks. Appreciate you though for asking. Sometimes they don't ask. They don't even take you out to dinner. See what that shit is. What the fuck is that? What is this? Part of my language. Why is this coming up on my screen? You know what? We're not going to use 11 aloud. Maybe this is just something that just pops up and just before you leave. Before I leave, what? I wasn't leaving. I wasn't going nowhere. What are you talking about before I leave? Alright, we're going to try 11. I'm going to try one more time. I'm stubborn.
While rappers Young Thug, Gunna, and a list of other co-defendants is now scheduled to begin a little more than a month from now. And they're facing gang and conspiracy charges. And right now, lawyers are arguing over several issues that will impact what jurors and the public will be able to see and hear during that trial. 11 Live's Joe Henke is at the Fulton County Courthouse to explain.
Attorneys on both sides are busy filing motions with the court, arguing how the trial should play out. A main focus is defendant Jeffrey Williams, a.k.a. rapper Young Thug's lyrics. In the indictment against Young Thug, prosecutors referenced lyrics such as, "I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that body, and I killed his man in front of his mama." Prosecutors claim Young Thug leads a gang known as YSL, or Young Slime Life, and those quotes point to the murder of a rival gang member. His defense attorneys say using the lyrics would violate his constitutional rights and would be, quote, racist and discriminatory. Former prosecutor, now defense attorney Daryl Cohen, says the judge will most likely allow the lyrics to be used at trial.
Whether it's...
Every time I move my cursor, it just does that. I want to say something real quick, right? What that guy's about to say. I want to say this. I don't want lyrics used against rappers unless it could be proven. Like, I don't want just random lyrics used. So we're saying somebody just says some random dope ass line and you use that against them in court. I'm not here for that. But if they can take something that somebody says and then associate that like right over the top of it, like it's freaking copy, like it's freaking painting and coloring. You understand what I'm saying? Then I think that should be allowed. I'm not against that. I'm not against rappers should be able to speak about actual crimes. I'm not against that. I mean, I'm not for that. You understand what I'm saying? But if what they're saying is an actual crime and they can prove that it's an actual crime, it could be proven, then yes, I do think that they should be held accountable for it like any other freaking individual, because they are people that committed actual crimes and wrote books. Those people are in jail. And those people be white people. Imagine if we just start letting rap. If we make a law that's not. Imagine these serial killers coming out of the woodworks. I'm gonna write a book, put all of my crimes in it, and then I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna be free. So
Out to my boy Foggy Lens, aka Foggy Lungs, for directing videos. Make sure y'all check him out. Foggy Lens, aka Foggy Lungs. My kind of guy. D-Block, yeah. Ghost told you so.
So a couple of things I want to say real quick. I want to be clear about this. I want to invite some people up if y'all want to come chat. And obviously, I'm not talking about the people that just want to come up here and argue. I'm not doing that. Waiting all day. Y'all can't wait to argue for us. I do want to say this though. What time is it? We about almost an hour into the show. Is there anything y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We haven't been doing the Tonight Show a lot. So I'm here tonight, and I would like to have some of y'all assistance. Shout out to NASDAQ Brooklyn. We haven't been doing the Tonight Show a lot. I'm pumped up. I'm excited. We have a thing that we're doing tomorrow. For everybody that don't know, we have a thing that we're doing tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. I am just really, really excited. I can't even explain. We're gonna be pulling up to Syracuse tomorrow, and Jadakiss is going to be performing. Jadakiss Deluxe, the current king of New York over the years. He's the emperor of the verses. He's going to be performing. Also, we're going to have a ton of other people that I can't wait to see perform also, because you know how live shows is just usually you can really see the artists. I think we're gonna be live, not for nothing. But I might be even more involved in the production. I might be. So we're gonna see how that work out. But we might be live. I might be a little bit more involved in the production. For a reason about a thing. Shout out to that shit. Just gotta stay down. You come up, man. That's it, man. It's talent and hard work. You understand? It's just talent and hard work. All people want to know is if you're a hard worker. If you got talent, you is a goal. Talent and hard work, man. We're gonna be in Syracuse at Sharky's Event Center. All of the Sharkies. I wonder if it was named after the machine. Sharky's machine. You're going to be there with Class Murder, Rich Baby, Jacob Fergo, Denny? I have no idea if it's Denny or not. Diney? It got to be Denny. It's Denny, right? It looks like he does dancehall music, though. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be seeing people smashing their genitalia together at the event. That's going to be interesting. And shout out to Stupid Bills. He's also performing. We're gonna have DJ Big Boy, DJ Smooth, and DJ Reg. Not DJ Loud, DJ Reg. We're gonna be up there. We're gonna have a great time, man. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be all of the fun. It's gonna be all of the fun, I promise you. We're gonna be enjoying ourselves. Like, yo, where the jokes is at? Jokes? You should know where the jokes is at. The jokes is in your bathroom. Check the mirror. Yeah, so that's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Yo. It's gonna be lit. That y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. Let's talk about something a little bit more upbeat. And not necessarily about, yo, do y'all see what Kanye does? Do y'all see what Kanye does? Kanye drops jewel inside of a whole bunch of crap. Kanye will have an interview and he'll say the most, what in the hell? And then inside of that, he'll say something that's like, what in the hell? Huh. Kanye. I don't want to touch the topic no more. Be honest with you. I don't know what he's doing. I know what it looks like he's doing. I know what it looks like he's doing, but I don't know what he's doing. He can't be doing that. What up, Rhonda from upstate New York? Pulling up in the chicks, bringing all of the pretty with her. How you doing, baby girl? How's everything going with you? She said, hello, Frost. Hello, back at you. I'm going to say this much, right? On some real shit. We're going to go to a commercial break, and then I'm going to come right back. We're going to go to a whole recording break. We're going to go to a commercial break. And then after the break, there's some things that I got to say. All of the things. Yeah, I came back. It was late. Shout out to Darkwing. We got Darkwing up in here. He said, "Yo, look, your red business is these things we gonna be doing all night long." How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody enjoys the weekend, by the way. Darkwing says, "Enjoy the weekend." Salute. Yes. Hope everybody enjoys the weekend. Hope y'all all doing so. I hope y'all pull up with us tomorrow. We should be live from the event at Sharky's Event Center. So we got all of the trout. I don't know what their tagline is. Sharky's Event Center, where you gotta keep one fin in the ocean. I have no idea what their tagline is. I have no idea. Do they have one? Do they need one? I have no idea what these guys' tagline is. Shit. The mascot should be Joe, so the mascot should be Joe's and shit. The guy running around with it. You know what? They should get somebody. You know what? They should get a costume. Do you remember that shark cartoon from Oh man, Hanna-Barbera. Hold on. Something like that. This guy. They should get a this guy costume. And put him in like Speedos. They should get a that guy costume. This dude right here. Shark is Jabba Jaw, that's the nigga name, part of our language. You should get the Jabba Jaw costume. Sharky's Event Center. But like get him like an eye patch or something. He's not really gonna be Jabba Jaw. This dude's a clown. He's gonna be like Jabba Jaw costume though. You put like an eye patch or Nick Fury eye patch on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then you like put him in like some Speedos or some shit. I don't know what he's wearing. I don't dress sharks. Copy him. Yeah, do that shit. What the fuck is going on over there? All of the things. Hold on. Oh shit, somebody send me shit. I don't be getting nothing. People be sending me shit. I should be looking over here. I don't look over here now. Copy, we just talked about this. Appreciate you sending it. You sent it when we was talking about it. Press conference. Played the press conference also. Shout out to the people that sending me stuff, even if I already have it, because you don't know if I already have it. You know what I'm saying? I got one person that got mad at me because they said I didn't pay them because they were sending me paperwork during the Tekashi 6ix9ine trial. But I was literally, what you call these guys? I was getting like the paperwork already from like 3 different sources. One of them being complex themselves. So I was supposed to pay everybody for giving me the redundancy? So I don't understand. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I wanted to tell you about this though. So remember that club? The Blueface Club. The Blueface Club. So anyway, so there's a club. They suing Blueface. They've been shut down since Blueface did the shooting in the front of the club, apparently. Hold on. What month is this? November 8th. Club Blueface. Club suing Blueface. Shooting. That's what we should do. Action. Oh, man. It's been shut down also, right? Shut down, man. It's been shut down also. I don't know. They're just talking about a shot at the driver. The fuck? TMZ contacting and Taylor Swift. What the hell does she got to do with this? What the Google? What are you doing over here? The fuck? Okay, so let me use a name or two. Blueface, owner of the club, owner the strip club. Okay, they own a strip club, I guess. Okay. Owner strip club, suing Blueface, right? Suing Blueface, right? Alright. Let's go. Shout out to Hip Hop DX. So, this guy apparently want Blueface to be in jail for the rest of his life. He says, as Blueface continues to deal with his attempted murder case that allegedly occurred at Las Vegas strip clubs, a man claiming to be the club's owner has come out and denounced the Tatiana rapper for shuttering his business. Wait, what? His business is boarded up. His business is boarded up. Dang, they boarded the strip club up? They was pissed. They was all of the pissed. They boarded the strip club up. They not only told him he can't be in business, they boarded the building up. Sheesh. What in the hell? Why is over here? Alright, so as Blueface continues to deal with his attempted murder case that allegedly occurred at Las Vegas strip club, a man claiming to be the club's owner has come out and denounced the Tatiana rapper for shuttering his business. According to legal documents obtained by ZMZ, the shooting occurred when Blueface was at the Euphoric Gentlemen's Club in Las Vegas on October 8th. The alleged victim apparently joked about Blueface chatting with some females in the cheap because the LA rapper didn't like the joke. Members of his entourage allegedly hit the man multiple times. The man later returned to the club and in his truck and asked for the crew, "Who hit me?" After which security footage captured Blueface pulling out his gun, firing shots at the vehicle as he drove away. The man was left with a bullet graze in his left hand and the truck riddled with bullets. Marks according to the police. Alright, anyway, so the dude, well, that's what happened. We already know what happened. So the dude, the owner, shared photo. Okay, so we already know what happened. The owner wants Blueface in jail, though. This is these guys. Look what they said. They said, the beautiful ladies. The beautiful ladies of exotic Las Vegas would like to thank the entire country for rocking with us in Las Vegas. We put together a dynasty in such a short time, but sadly, to announce that euphoric Las Vegas would not reopen. Fortunately, Mr. Blueface Baby decided to bring gang-related activities to our establishment and put all of our girls out of business. and ruined the #1 urban spot in all of Las Vegas. Euphoric Las Vegas was a spot for everyone. I'm not gonna ad-lib. I keep getting ready to ad-lib, but I'm not. Everyone to have fun. And everyone super enjoyed it. But as if everyone say it, what the fuck? Super enjoyed it. But as everyone say, it's always the blacks that get nothing. We knew what was up. But what is this guy? I want... If he ain't black, I don't want to hear him talk about it's always the blacks. Dig? We are not upset with police for not letting us open. Because they gave us a chance that everyone said they wouldn't. It wasn't a white man that closed us down. It was a black man, Mr. Blueface, baby! Oh, wait, hold on. There's more. It just doesn't fit on the screen. Let's see what else he got to say. This guy's pissed. I don't blame him. Those girls is pissed. Those girls is like, Blueface, why you put us out of business? We want to be in the business, Blueface. Why you do that to us, Blueface? Hold on. They gave us a chance everybody wouldn't. It wasn't a white man that closed us down. It was a black man, Mr. Blueface, baby. We have lawyered up and make 100% sure that he never spends the rest of his life in prison. Wait, we have lawyered up and make sure, 100% sure. Wait, what the fuck? Pardon me. And we have lawyered up and make 100% sure that he spends the rest of his life in prison, or he's gonna pay us until the day he leaves this earth. We have given the footage to police, and the guy was driving the truck was just beaten up by Blueface Baby and his crew for absolutely no reason. The gentleman never said anything to no girl when they car. That's bulljive. Blueface Baby and his crew jumped on this man over a shirt that he was wearing. That man wasn't even a gang member. He drove up in his truck and said, "Who jumped, man?" And as he said that, Blueface Baby pulled out a gun and started shooting. He wasn't trying to run him over at all. So stop saying it's self-defense. Blueface Baby is 100% guilty. We are going to make sure, sir, that he's put away in court. But once again, wait, you want to put away in court? Don't you want to put away in jail? But once again, we appreciate all of the support, but it's another black business closed in Las Vegas, all because our own decided to mess it up. We need y'all to understand that all girls and staff is devastated with terrible news. It took us 11 months. They've only been open 11 months. Sheesh! It took us 11 months to build the club, and it was closed in 2 months. But hey, once again, if it wasn't not the white man's fault, it was the own people that hurt us. The club owner, he is pissed. He said, "Here's the club owner. He's providing photos of him to the police station. Snitching on the Blueface. You can't snitch on the Blueface. You can snitch on the..." I don't know what to snitch on. I don't know what to tell you to snitch on. That guy's business was absolutely closed and destroyed. Many people were put out of business because they're saying the dude didn't try to run them over. I don't know. We saw the video footage. It looked like they drove in the direction of the people that were standing there. until I see something that's a little. I don't care if Blueface beat the guy up on the inside or the guy got beat up on the inside or whatever the guy got beat up over. What happens a lot is this, and this is an actual fact. People believe that they have the right to say and do whatever they want to say and do. Now, I don't know if dude said something that was worth somebody trying to put hands on him. What the hell do I know? I wasn't there. And I don't know if those dudes just decided that they just wanted to be tough guys and do what they did. I wasn't there. But I do know this. People do often just say weirdo shit to try to get a rise out of you all the time. And it's not always time for that playful shit. Sometimes people going through things. Sometimes shit is happening. So I don't know if Blueface was right or wrong for the beating. I don't know what the hell happened with the beating on the inside. The guy got beat up, but I do know he rolled up on some dudes in a car. Rolled his window down and asked who hit him. I know what that sounds like. It's about to happen. So at some point, we just got to start using logic and reason. So I don't know what happened inside of the club. And if y'all want to go start arresting people for beating people up inside of the club, fine. But as far as Blueface shooting at that vehicle, you can't tell me that that vehicle didn't turn off and veer in the direction that they were in. You can't tell me that the dude didn't roll up to them after he himself is admitting that there was an altercation inside of the establishment. So I don't know at what part we're supposed to be mad at Blueface over in this particular situation. If I got it on me and I'm standing there with my woman and it looked like you trying to hit us, I'm letting it go. And I expect every other man to do the same damn thing. That's just the way I feel about it. If you feel different, you got it right. You can feel however you want to feel about it. But if I'm with my woman, if I'm with anybody that I'm supposed to have any type of protecting over, and I got it on me and somebody trying to hit us with a vehicle, what happened if Blueface don't do nothing and that dude throw it in reverse? I'm just saying. What happens then? People be too hard on the rappers too much. What happens then, man? I was making jokes while reading that article because I think dude is way overstepping his boundaries. I'm sorry about what happened to your club, right? I'm real sorry about what happened to your club. But that's a fight you got to have with the city. They closed you down because somebody came in and was shooting outside of your establishment and you're working with the government. That don't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a fight you need to have with the city. You need to get yourself better lawyers. First of all, how come y'all don't got police outside my establishment to protect us? How about that part? Y'all know that this is a Saturday night or whatever night. How come there's no police outside of our establishment? This wouldn't be happening. We doing what we could do. We can't do nothing about guns. We only could do something about whatever. There was a fight. We got the people out of the building. The police should have been outside. We can't call y'all every time there's a fight. Why ain't there a car sitting outside? You understand? Like, there's ways that I think that they should have won. Whether you could win or lose, you fight this fight so you can fight the next, so you can win the next fight. You understand? So you fight this fight so you can win the next fight. So whatever's going on with this guy, I don't want Blueface in jail forever. Those people, I'm sorry what happened to those people that work there, but if y'all had such a hard time getting the getting the license in the first place, there might be a bigger issue that has nothing to do with you. Just might have an issue with some bull BS that's going on with the city in general. You understand what I'm saying? That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I mean, Blueface was booked, $50,000 released, girlfriend reacting. She's just a kid. She's just such a kid. She's just a kid. She's just a kid. You gotta be kid. You're a grown man. You should not be having not with kids. She's a kid. Yeah, she's a kid. Now when you're a grown man, they can't handle that. You gotta keep her. Like forever. You ruin her. Anyway, what y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Anything y'all want to talk about? I'll put this down there if anybody want to come up here, chop it up and talk for a minute. I don't even want to use that term anymore. I stopped using that term. I heard me using it. I was just using it. Then some people just decided that that's going to be everything that everything they was doing was like around that one word. I was like, God dang it, man. Come on, man. Please get off, man. Just get off. Sheesh. What time we got? We've been here for about almost an hour and a half. Anything y'all want to talk about? If not, I'm going to let y'all go. Once again, we're going to be, I could just stay here and bullshit with y'all, not for nothing. Once again, we're going to be in the, tomorrow. I'm excited about this. Let's pull up our flyer real quick. I'm excited about this. They asked me to, will I be open to? They didn't ask me to do anything specific, just so we can be clear. I'm not trying to say that, but they asked me what was the what was I open to do something that would be, just dope. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to see somebody see that you have a skill or a talent, and then they recognize it. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. But December 3rd, we're gonna be at Shanquella Robinson. I'm gonna be up there. Shout out to Jadakiss, Class Murder, Rich Baby, Jacob Frigo, Denny. I hope I'm saying his name right. DJ Big Boy, DJ Smooth, DJ Ray, Stupid Bills also is gonna be there. It's gonna be hosted by Stupid Man Bills. I'm assuming he's a comedian. Stupid. He's like, you made him stupid. I'm like, really? Are you sure? Are you sure? Look, I'm gonna spell it for you. Oh, he's sure. Shout out to that guy. He sounds like he's a comedian though, so he probably get that. He probably likes that. It's gonna be Shanquella Robinson. It's in Syracuse. We're gonna be in Syracuse. It's gonna be dope. So they asked me if I was on, so I'm like, yeah, of course, why not? Whatever you guys need me to do. I love to expand on my brand. What do we do? Should be going live at some point, so we can be clear. I should be going live at some point, just so we can be clear. Freaking I'm excited. Just to be asked, like, even if they don't need me, or decide that they don't want me to, but they don't need me to do anything. But even if they decide that they don't want me to do this particular thing, just to be asked, I feel honored. Like, I wish I'd tell y'all what it is, but there's a good chance that they might not ask me to do it, so I don't want to get nobody hopes up. But for this particular thing is dope, like really dope. I can't even explain to you how I've been begging to be on the biggest stage. That's all I can say. Is that good? Is that good? I've been begging to be on the biggest stage. That much I'll say. I'm about to get the chance to compete. If that happens, it's a wrap. That's a fact. They said gaslighting is the word of the year. Check this out. I am 100% going to be networking. Hold on. Let's stay on this conversation real quick. I'm going to 100% be networking. So yeah, thank you very much. Making sure that I'm mindful of it, or reminding me now for me to be mindful. That's always a good thing to be reminded of something. And that's not me being sarcastic. This is me being matter of fact. You know what I mean? So I am definitely 100%, just so we could be clear, excited about this. Let me keep it in perspective. Like, they'll tell me if they need me to do something. They already told me the thing that might be up for grabs, or something that was interesting to see, and if I have, I guess, the skill to be able to accomplish. But I would assume that the simple fact that they asked me about it at all, that they believe that I can do it. So I'm kind of pumped. But maybe it's nothing, you know? Maybe they decide they don't need it. In any regard, I'm just happy they asked me. It just feels good to be appreciated. That's all. I meant to turn all of the freaking volume. Yeah, but nah, it feels good to be appreciated. Feels good. Not that you guys don't appreciate me. A lot of y'all appreciate me. I appreciate you guys too. Pulling up, talking. I'm about to let y'all go. It's 11 o'clock. Tomorrow's gonna be a big travel day for me. I'm probably just gonna watch Netflix. Watch Wednesday again. I might watch Wednesday right now. Shout out to Wednesday. That show's dope for everybody that don't know. That show's dope. You need to watch Wednesday on Netflix. You need to watch all of Wednesday. You probably need to watch Tuesday too. Nobody knows. How would I know if it was meant to be a warning shot into the air? How could I know what the person that shot Takeoff? Well, how could I know their intentions? I'm not trying to be a jerk, but how could I know their intentions? You saw it? That's how come you know it looked like an accident? Have you spoke to the police? I'm curious. He was like, yo, it looked like an accident. So you saw what happened. Have you spoke to the police? Oh, I always appreciate my community, but like sometimes it seems like I don't, because people that don't want to be a part of the community come in here and try to they twist my words up, and they make it sound like I'm saying shit I'm not saying. And once people think you a certain way, it's often to change their mind. So it is what it is. if I didn't appreciate my community, why would I still be doing something that? Why would I still be doing it? I want to still be doing it. I make my money outside of YouTube. I'm just saying. I make my money outside of YouTube. If I didn't appreciate the community, if I didn't like doing this, I don't make my money here. I make my money somewhere else. That's just facts. Proof. That's why I keep trying to tell you, the people that say the things that they say about me, they're just wrong. And if you pay attention, actually look at what I'm doing, it's obvious that they're wrong. But it's okay. Hate is not hate, right? King Will said, nah, Froze got me in tears. If you are enjoying any aspect of this show, you can always pull up to the Cash App, and that goes to anybody. If I'm saying and doing stuff and you're liking the things that I'm saying and doing, you could always pull up to the Cash App and say, you know what? I'm going to clap with my money. I'm going to use my money to clap. No, you're fine, Jimmy B. I hope I didn't upset you. You ain't say nothing wrong. You ain't do nothing wrong. I hope I didn't upset you. But yeah. I've been actually able to get into conversations with people, and they have not been like trying to figure out how to get on my nerves. Like I really, like even today I was outside. I was just walking on the block, and then I got into some random conversation with some dude I was just walking next to. It wasn't vitriol. It was just good, nice. Right, hey, bong bong, this happened, then that happened. Oh shit, wowzers! And then we went about our lives. No, I can do a morning coffee in the morning. That's a great question. I don't think I'm going to do morning coffee in the morning because I got to get myself ready because I got to travel tomorrow. So I do not think there's going to be a morning coffee in the morning. Thank you, Rhonda. So I don't think there's going to be a morning coffee because I got to get myself together and I got to travel. Got to be on point. I gotta be on all of the points. All right, Jimmy B, appreciate you. Go enjoy your day. Do all of the things. Just for the record, we are better than Syracuse, but Buffalo got us as far as concerts. What up, Louis Derriere? And he says, "Those work. Hope all is well. All is all of the wells." I'm gonna go to a commercial break. I'm gonna come right back. I'm actually enjoying the live. Today's Friday night too. I'm gonna stay on for a little while longer. Let me go. I'll be right back. We're gonna go do one of the long commercial breaks. Be right back.
I be on my grind, 6 in the morning. It be on my mind, 6 in the morning. That's why I keep that pine, 6 in the morning. When I'm on that grind, 6 in the morning. I be on my grind, 6 in the morning. It be on my mind, 6 in the morning. That's why I keep that pine, that's why I keep that when I'm on that grind. When 6 in the morning.
I get it and go, call that a fast break. Young cash cow and all I eat is steak. The pill game been booming, you fuck boys late. Your whole team ribs touching, you the only one ain't. You hang around some real niggas, you the only one ain't. If I fuck with you, my word good as the bank.
Damn, if I knew 2 days ago what I knew right now, I wouldn't even be in this shit.
What up, Susan? We got suddenly Susan in here. We have Madonna in the house. Shout out to Madonna over there. She's 86 years old, still doing TikToks. She got some jingle bells on her nipples. Two of them bitches. She had them jingle bells. Shout out to Madonnas. All of the Suddenly Susans. Madonna was in there, right? Suddenly Susan, Madonna was in there. I think she was. I'm about to go check. I'm curious. Like, Madonna and Suddenly Susan? I want to know. Was it Madonna? Was it Madonna? It might have been somebody else. I have no idea. This is literally how I go through my everyday. Like, whenever I come up against anything that I'm not sure of or I don't know, I usually check. I don't know what I spell Madonna's name. Oh no, I'm looking for Suddenly Susan. Oh, that was a sick one. It was a movie though. Oh, Desperately Seeking Susan. Oh, wait, am I misremembering the name of the movie? Madonna was in it, by the way. Desperately Seeking Susan. So Suddenly Susan was a TV show. Okay, so you don't got the jingle balls. Hold on, what the hell was Desperately Seeking Susan? Wait, that was just what we just looked at. What was Suddenly Susan? Who was in this stupid shit? Why does she look like that? Yeah, I don't think I know this show. Hey, Brooke Shields was in it. Oh, shoot, I might know this show. It came out in 86 and Brooke Shields was in it. Let's see how Brooke Shields looked at 86 and I'll tell you if I watch the show. Hold on. I watched this show. Yeah, I watched this show before. Hey, this is how she looked in 1996. I'm pretty sure I saw this show a few times. That's how she was looking in that. Yeah, I seen this. I seen this show. I absolutely watched this show. I promise you. She was pretty. I absolutely watched this show. That promises you. Yeah, I was seeing it. I was seeing all of these shows. I saw it about once, maybe twice 100. She was in some other movie that she was like acting terribly. They killed her for it. Like they really absolutely did her dirty. Shout out to Sunny Susan. Hope you don't get too pissed off or make a little bit funny going on with you over there. But I appreciate you being here. That's a fact. Usually the people I like are the people if you get a chance, unless it's just because you're saying stupid shit. Those guys are the angry ones. If you get a chance, listen to the Akon interview on the Joe Biden podcast. It's 2 months old because it was a Patreon, but they just uploaded to YouTube. I enjoyed it very much. We might get a chance to look at the Akon interview with the Joe Budden podcast. Joe Budden is like, yo, look, man, you're going to come over here and say all of the things. They're going to be sus. Like, wait, what? Wait. What? Yeah, man, I'm gonna be saying all these things is gonna make it sound like we might be in a relationship. Wait, hold on, Joe. This is the plan. I just wanted to interview Joe. How's this the plan? Gonna go viral. Niggas be like doing anything to go viral. We're gonna go viral. I be trying not to go viral. I want to go consistent. I want to do consistent greatness. When you consistently great, you don't go viral because everything you do is dope. What was I making jokes about again? Oh, Joe Budden. My fault. I forgot what I was making jokes about. But yeah, man. Like, yo, you go on the show, man. You come on the show. We gotta. I tell you what. Let's just make them touch. Like, what, Joe? What? What? Yeah. So apparently, I saw on the Instagram the other day. I did not know this was a thing. But apparently on Instagram, there's a thing going on that says that Joe Budden, what's the other dude name? The rapper that always got the feather in his hair. He's really into his Native American heritage. Kevin Gates, and it was somebody else, and it was like, yeah, these dudes is always talking about sus stuff. I was like, I didn't even know Joe was in that. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, man, Joe has, but I don't think he's in it. I have no idea what viral is. I don't think something has to go viral to get a million views. I've seen things do 100,000 views and be considered to go viral. So I don't know what you think it is. Whatever, yeah, I can't tell you what your definition is. How long did it take you to come up with that to try to set up a trap? And it didn't work. How long did it take you to come up with that, period? Because it was just something that just came to your head. He was like, oh, I got it. Or was it like somewhere like with a formula? It was like 4 or 5 of y'all. And that was just texting rapid. That was just texting rapidly, trying to figure out something. I'm curious. How did this happen? How did this come about? I think I'm feeling like Jack. Also, we have not been having any new Icy Queen stuff up because I haven't made any new ones. Not because the women that I use as our Icy Queens models haven't been doing great work on social media. They have. I have been cataloging a lot of the great work that they've been doing. So we will be seeing the great work in the future. I just want to be clear about this. I have been cataloging a lot of the great work that they've been doing. So we will see the great work in the future. Rhonda from Upstate New York says, Tory, Iggy, Saucy, Santana have a track coming out. It's going to be interesting. Yowzers. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to go there with that. I'll put this up there, though. Pardon me. I don't want to go there with that. I don't know what to tell you. Really? Really? That's what they're doing. That's their plan. Shout out to those guys. Sometimes you just gotta shout people out. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes I don't know what to do. Sometimes when I don't know what to do, I just shout people out. Like, you don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You see a guy, he's on a skateboard, does some weird shit. You don't know if it's a trick. You don't know if he hurt himself. You don't know what was supposed to happen. Just shout him out. I'm just saying. Like, you never was somewhere and somebody did some shit. You don't know what the good thing is or the bad thing is. You just know that they did a thing. They proud of it. Fuck it. Shout them out. Whatever was supposed to happen obviously happened. And if it didn't happen, I do not have the slightest idea. But fuck it. We celebrate. Shout them out. Why not? You need to be shouted out more. Some people need to be shouted in. I'll never tell. Oh, man. What y'all want to talk about, man? What y'all want to talk about, man? I'm just bullshitting, man. What y'all want to talk about? This is bullshit. That's special. Y'all want to see some Icy Queens? I could put some Icy Queens up there. I love looking at the Icy Queens. I like making the imagery, right? Don't get it confused. But I need for y'all to stop doing these crooked ass photos. Like, the crooked photos really screw me up sometimes. But she is just killing it right here, not for nothing. And I love orange hair in a woman. That's like, that's just a big thing for me. He's killing it right here. Shout out to Kim. Shout out to Abby. I am very happy to finally have a shout out to Kate Goddess right here. This is smoking. This whole outfit is smoking. Her pose is hard right here too, not for nothing. And that is like the perfect amount of smile. Kate Goddess is killing it right here. That's the perfect amount of smile. That should be her face. That's her picture face. Like, I don't care what the hell is going on. I don't care if there's a fire. Like, they could be a whole forest fire behind her. There's animals running around. There's fucking, I don't know, Yogi Bears back there. There's, I don't know, there's forest rangers with buckets of water. I don't know what's back there. But that's the face she should have as she's running away for her life and she sees the picture. So she's like, we gotta get out of here. But then she see the picture and then she throws that face on. Right? And then she can get back to, the panicking. But that is her photo face. That right there. Shout out to K guys. Sheesh. Okay, I wasn't going here. I was actually saying, okay, Miss Squishy. A shout out to Abby Berner. We don't have many Caucasian women as our icy queens. We don't have many. So shout out to her for making the and not for nothing. The reason in why she's actually an icy queen, and I want to throw, because everybody has a reason, is because she's a gamer girl and she's the only person we have right now that's actually a gamer, really. Or, openly do it. I'm big into gaming. I like gaming. So she's actually here because she's a gamer girl. And, she's attractive, obviously. I like them big bottomed. I like them big bottomed. I don't really get there without them. That mean titties, whatever. You got enough that we know that you It's not a boy. That's all I really need. I just need enough. There need to be enough up there that they can say, hey, I can see something. There's bumps. That's a chick. I just need that much. I just need that much. I don't really care about that stuff. Also, we have kids. You got to be able to feed the baby. But other than that, I'm way more interested in the personality. And we got one more also that I don't have I got to jump for. But she's not there. She's an icy queen because she do martial arts. So. And I think she looks like that girl that I got a crush on in that movie. Well, I think she reminds me of. Hold on, let me show you. This other chick I didn't show you yet. The logo, right? So I'm a real big Yelena Belova fan. So this is Yelena Belova in the comic books. This is the Black Widow sister from the comic books. And this is Yelena Belova from the MC Mother effing you. Now I want to say something. I don't think she's particularly super beautiful. I think she's just a regular, she's an attractive woman. Don't get it confused. But her freaking personality, like, I love the character. Like she's so witty. Like she has so many one-liners. Sheesh. It's like every 5 minutes she got a one-liner, an incredible one on top of that. So I might be a more of a fan of her one-liners, not nothing, than her actual ability to be attractive. So I'm a different type of guy. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm a different type of guy. But she's pretty though. She's pretty. She's I guess. But I'm way bigger fan of her one-liners and her shit talking. And her ability to talk shit without being disrespectful. I think that is dope. When you could talk shit to somebody without being disrespectful, I think that's next level intelligence. When your shit talking revolves around you just like, you smell like elephant shit, or your dung breath, or your mama. But your mama jokes is funny as hell, so I'm gonna take that out of there. But you know what I'm saying. Your mama jokes is funny as hell, so we're gonna keep those in. Those are allowable. But generally speaking. Generally speaking. So shout out to K Goddess though. This is a hard picture. That's just a hard. Is that a phone in her hand? Sweet. That's a hard picture. Not for nothing. For some strange reason, like I don't know, is there something like wrong with me? Like every time I'm walking past some chick, like they like, is this like I don't understand. So what's this new thing? Like, okay, so my ex-girlfriend told me that this is not a thing. So I don't know if she lied to me or not. But so there's this thing that happens to me a lot when I'm walking past females. So I don't know if this is just a thing that women do nowadays. But are women just waving phones? Like, I don't get it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I don't understand. So I'll be thinking they telling me like they gonna call the police on me. I better not say nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? Or like trying to let me know, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So this happens a lot. I don't know what the fuck that shit is for. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell, yo? What I do to you? Why you waving the phone at me? You gonna call the cops? Shit. Anyway, so yeah, hard pose. I like the outfit though. I like the hair on her also right now. She's in it. Y'all don't understand. I really am into fashion. I'm into fashion for real. I'm into design also and stuff like that. I love the jump rope she got. I think it works though. I don't know. Ah! Really? It's probably the former because there can't be that many chicks that want to call me. I could believe there's that many that might want to call the police on a strange dude walking down the block though. Hey, that guy's an old strange dude walking down the block. Polices! Like, there's weirdos out here. You don't know who's the weirdos. You don't know who ain't. There's no way to tell. No, you know, there's no way to tell, man. There's weirdos out here. These motherfuckers just walking around doing weird shit, man. There's no way to tell. And I have a real bad history of I guess it's not real bad history. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so okay, I got this bad habit. If I do something once or twice and it don't work out, I'm just gonna go find something else to do. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna go be great at something. Like I don't just want to be good at anything. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of effed up. I'm glad I'm not like that much more. But like when I was younger, like in my like teenage years, early 20s, like I don't settle for good. Like being good is not good enough. You understand what I'm saying? So I will try. That's why even today, like you can see me do a menial task like over and over and over and over and over, and it don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? It's like lifting weights. Like I don't mind lifting up, putting down, lifting up, putting down. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Every time I lift it up, I'm gonna lift it up better. And every time I put it down, I'm gonna learn how to put it down better. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna improve. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't generally do anything if I think I'm only gonna be good at it. I don't do it. I go do something I think I'm gonna be great at. So literally anything that you see me do, I believe I have the potential to be great at it. Because I don't even try to do something I think I'm only going to be good at. Yeah, I thought they'd be like, get away from me and shit. This one chick, I thought she was flying a fly. She was like, I thought she was going to smack herself in the face with the phone. It's like, what the fuck, yo? So I didn't know what was going on. I told you, I'm just oblivious to shit. And then also, I'm in my own head. So when I'm outside somewhere, like I'm in my own head. The only thing I'm tuned in for is if danger is coming. I'm so serious. Like I gotta blow my nose. Other than that, I'm not really paying attention to nothing. I'm not really paying attention to nothing. The only thing I got my brain tuned in is to pay attention is if danger happens. Other than that, I'm in my own world, making up or creating whatever media inside of my or content created in my head. I don't know what to say. I'm walking around content creating. Yeah, so I wouldn't even notice. That's why I noticed the swinging of the shit by the. Then I walk past and I'm like, "What the hell was that about?" And I'll probably get down the block and I'll be like, "Maybe." And like, man, I doubt it. It's crazy, guys. There's weirdos out here. There's no telling. In some there is telling. I'm really upset at the fact that I'm laughing at these jokes. I have no idea. I have to not laugh at these jokes. That's a fact. To figure out how to stunt my sense of humor. Like, look, man, you can be funny when you're talking, but not when you're listening. Shout out to Putting the Ears in the Demon. We got Mr. Putting the Ears in the Demon. All of the things. Let's pin this message. And let's throw you on the screen. Yeah, Mr. Foot in the Ears and the Demon in there. They said Mr. Foot in the Ears. How is you and the Foot in the Ears clan doing? They're gonna put y'all in the Marvel universe because you know they already got the hand, the hand. Yeah, they got a hand. The hand. That's the name of the. What the fuck? I got it right the first time. The hand. You know they have the hand in Marvel. Okay, what's happening is, but you don't understand this. That's not an act. I really, that was really a real moment for me. So I'm watching this shit on. Anyway, so the hand is a thing. So they can have the foot in the ass. Y'all gonna be fighting Daredevil and shit instead of the Foot Clan, the Foot in the Ass Clan. We're gonna be fighting Daredevil and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They need to have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and shit, right? But this is when they going into the 20s, and one of them already got a kid on the way. Sheesh. Oh, oh man. Oh, that hurt. Sorry about that. I was about to kill myself. Anyway. Oh boy. Oh, that don't feel good. Sheesh. Oh man, so they're gonna have one away. I gotta figure out how to tell these jokes and I laugh. I gotta stop looking at them. That's why I look away sometimes, by the way. Sorry about looking at myself. Oh man. Oh boy, my eyes water, everything. My side don't feel good no more. I laugh myself sick. I don't feel good no more. Sheesh. I'm hungry also. I'm about to eat some pizzas over here as you rat bastards. I'm about to eat all of the pizzas. I'm about to eat the pizzas with the cheeses. Pizzas with the sauce. Also the pizza with the stuff sprinkled on top of it. Dough. There's also dough. Oh man. Yo, I'm about to let y'all go. Anything y'all want to go? Anything anybody want to say? Oh man, let me put the link if anybody want to come up here and just holler and say what's up. I know nobody want to do it. People don't want to come talk to Jack. And most of the people that want to talk to me want to come up here to argue with me. Like, they don't know if they're gonna say something and I'm gonna tear it apart. They're like, yo, Jack invite people up to his chat to tear it apart. No, I invite people up to the chat, right? And then I said, we could just have fun and laugh and joke. I'm here for that. Or what you could try to do is you could try to go against something I'm saying and try to make me look foolish. And in that regard, when you come up here and attempt to try to make me look foolish, then I have the right to use everything at my disposal to solidify my position. That's all I'm saying. So I want to talk to you. I want to hear your jokes. I want to hear all of the things you got to say. But remember, I have Google. So you're not going to be able to just come up here and say I'm lying. You see where the problem is? See, when you're talking to people that they bad people like you bad people, they know you lying. They know they lying. You see, if you talk to me, and I got Google, and like, oh shit, that nigga be telling the truth. Oh shit, that nigga be right a lot. Not 100% of the time, but a lot. Oh shit, these are some bitch ass niggas. Yes, sis. Yes, sis, they scissors. How's everybody doing anyway? Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Yo, look. Once again, we are gonna be. I got K Goddess up there a dumb long time. Wasn't even paying attention. Shout out to K Goddess. I thought she a cutie. She a cutie. I fuck with her. I like short girls. She's short. She never talks to me though. Every time I go to any event she's at, it seems like she's like going out of her way to go away from me. So like on some real shit. I just want to say this because I don't want nobody to go her to think I don't never want her to think I'm stalking her. When I go to events that K Goddess is at, for whatever the reason is, I mean I'm not gonna take it personally. But for whatever the reason is, it's like she tries to get as far away from me as possible. So I'm just like, shout out to her, but I don't know why she does that. So I think she thinks I don't know what, but they invite me to the event, so I appreciate being invited to the events. Thank you. I don't want to upset you. Shit. So I don't want to upset her and shit. So what the fuck? No, shout out to K Goddess though. I like her music too. I like her energy too. And I want to say this. So when we went to the birthday party thing that she had, I liked that. I liked how she hosted her birthday party. I thought that was dope when she got on stage. I liked what she did. I liked the vibe. I liked the whole thing she had going on. I felt comfortable. I don't like being everywhere. I think that's the big. I like being there. I don't like being everywhere. I don't like being everywhere. If I like you, that means something. I don't like being everywhere. If it's somewhere where I go on purpose, it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't go everywhere. I don't fuck with everybody. I'm not like that. Right? Think people piss. I don't fuck with everybody. I'm exclusive. I've always been that way. I just didn't do everybody know because I'm accessible. You know what I'm saying? I'm accessible and I'm relatable. But at the same time, I like my private time, and I like for the people that I think are important to know that they're important to me. So those people I like to spend more time with. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, money stacked. So you pulling up tomorrow? Salute. Hope you do all the pulling up. How about that? Hope you enjoy yourself. That outfit right there is crazy. I don't know if I would ever let a woman I'm dating go outside with me with that on, though. I don't know how I feel about that. I would just want more modesty. We would just have to put a couple of pieces onto that because that shit is lit. I would want you to wear it. But I would just want more modesty. Although I don't think she's wearing this in a way like that. You know what I'm saying? I think I like modesty. I think as art, all of this is lit, but I like modesty. Yeah, like as art, all this is lit. What the fuck? I think people forgot how it feels to know, because there's so much hate in the world now that people spend too much time saying, you know? you spend so much time having to say because there's so much hate in the world. And so people just spend less time knowing. Because when you don't have to say something, you spend more time knowing it. As far as the way you act, the way that you're reflexively acting on it will be out of knowing it, will be out of intimate knowledge of the thing. Whereas if it's something that you have to keep speaking on, now you're not acting on it reflexively, you're acting on it first with thought. And we want our mannerisms to be reflexive, at least the positive ones. We want them to be reflexive. We don't want to have to cognizantly have to prepare ourselves for every situation that we come across. We want for us to be on some level automated so that when certain situations transpire or when certain events become prevalent or happen, then we're already in auto mode. We're not thinking, we're doing. But when we spend more time talking or saying rather than knowing, then we're going to spend more time thinking rather than doing, if that makes any sense. So I tell you, a lot of this hate that people do is really affecting the world, and not just like whatever our little small areas is. Not just that, whatever our little small part of the map. It's affecting things on grander scales. I think that we need to get off of this people need to be tougher thing and get on to people need to be closer to God. Because I think once you start saying person got to be tougher, I think that's an excuse to say that the other individual didn't have to conduct themselves in a reasonable manner. I think it's an excuse, giving the other guy a way out. Funny ass says, hey, if you got a Ferrari, you can't be mad people looking at it. That's how I feel about women. If you bad, I want you to show what you got. No, see, and any woman I've ever dated will tell you this. I'm not the guy to be like, don't wear this, don't wear that, because I'm a fashion guy myself. I want you to go out there and I want you to more importantly than you looking good, I want you to express something, or us to express something, us, because we're at the place together. So if it's 75 degrees outside, 80 degrees outside, and she's outside in skimpy wear, I'm not going to think anything of it. I'm not going to think anything of it anyway. I don't dress in a woman. I can't tell you what to and to not wear. What I'm saying is 9 times out of 10, the type of woman that I'm just usually reflexively attracted to more to the point where I've actually been in a relationship with them is generally women who have the goods, but prefer to be more imaginative when displaying them. And I think that when we decide that we're going to be mostly uncovered, I think that actually eliminates the imagination. If you notice, I don't post many bikini anythings over here, and that does nothing. The women I post beautiful bikinis, and they're in bikinis often, but I don't post them. I don't see anything wrong with them. I look at them, and I may post them from here to there, but there's not something that I would normally post. And it just has something to do with my internal self. So it has nothing. I'm not knocking anybody that's doing these things, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with doing them. I'm just saying that there's something that my preference is different. Is that fair? I can have a different preference, right? I can like different things without saying the thing that you like is bad, right? Because I think that I could. A lot of people tell me apparently I can't. There are people mad at me about this, just so we can be clear. But I think that I could say that thing that you're doing is for you and I want what's for me, right? I think. That being said, we over 2 hours in the years. I'm about to let all the red business go. We are going to be. There will be no morning coffee tomorrow. I have to make sure that I have a real bad habit of getting to places late when I'm supposed to be making a deadline. So I'm gonna make sure that I don't do that tomorrow. So there will be no morning coffee tomorrow. Maybe we go live before we get on the bus because I'm gonna be at the Port Authorities tomorrow in the mornings, in the evenings, or whenever we get there. So maybe we go live before we go on the bus and I chop it up with China. I keep the shit. I don't know. Maybe I used to live over there. I used to live down there too, Midtown, and next to 42nd, next to Port Authority. I used to live over there. Shout out to that shit. With that being said, hey everybody, I just want to end off with this, if y'all don't mind. Look, be the best you could be. I don't know what your best you is. I don't got the slightest idea. Also, it's not my concern. And also, it's not my business. But be the best you that you could be. That doesn't mean be perfect. That doesn't mean don't make mistakes. What that means is find out who you are as a person, first and foremost. Find out what makes you comfortable, what makes you uncomfortable, what makes you you. Find out about that first. Love that. Love the negative aspects of your personality, the positive aspects of your personality. Acknowledge them. Get rid of what you don't need and keep everything that you need. Be the best you that you could be. Don't be the best you that somebody else thinks you could be. Be the best you that you could be. Because God talks to you about you. God don't talk to you. Don't talk to him about you. God don't talk to her about you. God talk to you about you. God pulls up in your life and communicates to you about you. So how could some other random mofo tell you about you? They really can't. Get closer to God. Worry and pay attention about your physical health, your spiritual health, and your mental health. Be around people, be around places, and eat things that improve those situations. Remember, every time we think something good, we help create that in the world. And every time we think something negative, we help create that in the world. So let's think positive. And let's see how much of that we can create in the world. With that being said, if you got anybody still awake in your household, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they still young. Also, when you wake up and before you go to bed, glass of water. Take my word on it. Nutrients, empty stomach. And whenever you're helping somebody else be the best of them that they could be in that moment, you're being the best you that you could be. God first. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I will love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get.
to my boy Foggy Lens, aka Foggy Lungs, for directing videos. Make sure y'all check him out. Foggy Lens, aka Foggy Lungs. My kind of guy. D-Block, yeah. Ghost told you so.